So we stopped off in Morrilton, Arkansas at a winery called Movie Time Winery. We weren't entirely sure we'd be able to turn the RV around in the driveway going up to the winery. So we stopped halfway up the drive. I walked up the drive to see if I could get the motorhome the rest of the way up there. About halfway up the hill, their dog came out and bit me. So we promptly disconnected the RV, turned it around, and put it back in the road to go down the road away from the winery. Nobody was coming to the door or answering because the dogs were out, and I didn't want to go any further up the road and get bit again. So when we got up the road, I called the winery, and Teana spoke to the owner, who assured us that the dog had been vaccinated since it did break the skin. Me, myself, and I, coming from California, don't believe anything that anybody tells me with regard to vaccinations for a majority of reasons. This is the country that we're in right now, in Arkansas, and where this winery is out in the country. People out here don't follow a lot of rules because there's nobody out here to enforce them. And I don't believe it. When somebody tells me their animal's been vaccinated, I don't always believe it. I know in Florida, people don't vaccinate their dogs. They don't even get them licensed. So we called the sheriff. The sheriff contacted the winery, and the winery insisted that the dogs have been vaccinated and gave the name of the veterinarian, who promptly faxed over the vaccinations for both of her dogs. Needless to say, it was an hour out of my time and not good business for the winery. So if you're ever in Morrilton, Arkansas, don't go anywhere near the Movie Time Winery. That's all I got to say about that. I did want to say one more thing. I know that I whine a lot about a lot of things, but I could have made a much bigger deal out of this dog bite. It did break the skin, and I know that we're in the middle of a coronavirus democratic BS sort of thing right now, but rabies are serious business, and I didn't want to drive too far down the road knowing that this dog did in fact break the skin, and it doesn't take drawing blood to get rabies from a dog, and it is a virus just like everything else. But it was worth the while of sitting in the parking lot for an hour waiting for the sheriff to go and investigate and make sure that I didn't need to go and get the shots for the rabies. We have a friend that's had the rabies vaccinations, and they are no fun. Involves a lot of shots, not like the COVID virus, and you can go get some chloroquine and call it good, you know, some self-isolation, and you're good to go. So that's all I got to say about that.